Oh, there was great joy.
Guys, we are live.
Screaming, cheering for this, jumping up and down. Everybody was so excited, especially because during totality, we had just enough space to be able to see the corona, and it looked really great. Everybody could see it in different places around the field here, and you could just hear the wave of cheers going up across the field as that hole moved from one section of the field to another section of the field. You could just hear it rolling along as people had different views of it.
I want to go back to Jenna Levin, a professor of physics and astronomy from Barnard College in New York, who's with us in New York. Jenna, for people who don't have totality, as we call it today, what should they expect?
Yeah, I'm a little bit jealous watching this on TV. So here in New York, we're going to get a partial eclipse. What's happening is as the Earth is spinning, is rotating on its axis, the moon is traveling even faster towards the east. So it's going to catch up to us pretty soon. By 2:44, we're going to have a maximum partial eclipse from our perspective, and even that will be pretty spectacular. It's not, granted the twilight that you experience in a total eclipse, but it's still quite a spectacular thing to see, and it's something that you can actually look at, cast in shadows on the ground through leaves, because the leaves act like pinhole cameras. So for those of you who experienced the solar glasses shortage, I suggest you find a tree and look at the shadow cast on the ground and see if you can watch the moon transit the sun.
Jenna, we've been talking all through this broadcast sort of about the importance of events like this in terms of science.
Yeah.
From your perspective, what can you gain from an eclipse like this that goes coast to coast?
Well, there's going to be a bunch of telescopes, or there are lines along the path of totality, all of which will be contributing data to joint projects. And there's a lot of citizen science where amateur astronomers are going to contribute their observations to collect all this great data during the eclipse. And one of the things people really study is this spectacular corona, which is so incredibly hot, millions of degrees, and is responsible for some spectacular phenomena. I mean, we see also solar winds coming off the sun and striking our own planet and creating things like the northern lights. So there is this opportunity to contribute as a citizen to the whole program, as well as a scientist. And I think also, just if I could quickly say that it also brings us all together in this incredible moment. I mean, look at everyone in the country coming together just to kind of acknowledge that we're under the celestial spheres and we're subject to the same forces. It's a beautiful moment.
Jenna Levin in New York and Derek Pitts in St. Joseph, Missouri. We want to thank you both for being with us. The biggest city completely within the total eclipse zone is Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. David Begnaud is there. David?
Anthony, it's a party. You know, the clouds moved in for a moment, and I thought it's going to ruin this party, but the forces of darkness united and did something good for a change. And boom, here we go. Look at that. Wow. That is something. When I'm looking through the glasses right now, you don't see
I'm on fire!
And when you take the glasses off, it is a total eclipse. The Ferrari family from England is watching right now. What do you think?
It's amazing. Everything's gone dark, and it's just wonderful. Well, I love being here. It's great.
How do you think America does when it comes to putting on a show for something like this?
So much more than England. We had a partial eclipse before that just happened, but this is just so big. It's amazing. Thank you for sharing it with us.
So glad you guys are here. So glad you guys are here. Where are you from?
I'm from Indiana.
I see like some water in your eyes. Like you're really excited about it.
I am really excited, yeah. I feel like it's almost Christmas, but it's once in a lifetime.
When did you drive up?
I drove up on Friday. So I came to the Opry Friday night and then again last night for the special Total Eclipse Opry.
Enjoy.
Yes.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime event for a lot of people. This is a free show, by the way, here at the Opry. They were expecting, anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000 people. The number is much higher than that. We've actually got a drone right above the Grand Ole Opry, and I tell you what a look at it.
Yes, I won! I got first place! Yes, guys, I got first place.
This was coming, but to see it actually happening is something. This is Jonah. She's from Illinois. Jonah, what do you think?
Alright, guys, so I got first place. Why is these people? These people are really skeletons. I'm going back to the home.
That's Kathy, your niece. Kathy, what you think?
Beautiful. It's just majestic.
It is quite majestic. And speaking of majestic, there are some NASA NASA scientists, some crew, flying at about 50,000 feet right now in tandem with two old bomber planes, and they are actually taking what will end up being 29,000 photographs of the eclipse from 50,000 feet. So high up that you can actually start to see the curvature of the Earth at that level. They're taking those photos because NASA tells us this will be one of the most researched eclipses in history, if not the most researched. Why? Because we didn't have the internet in '79 when Walter Cronkite sat down and told us what the forces of evil were doing. But now we do. So citizen scientists all around the country are using their phone right now to enter data such as, how's my dog reacting to the eclipse? The Nashville Zoo has a special camera focused on the bird cage area where they're gaining some information. What'd you say? What'd you say?
Oh, that was her.
Said thank you, Lord.
She said, "Thank you, Lord."
Thank you, Lord. Absolutely. What do y'all think about this?
This is incredible. It's epic. Absolutely epic that we were able to see this together. We're some great friends. We're from Maryland, by the way.
From Maryland, and came just for this.
Yes, we did.
What do you think?
It's awesome. Once in a lifetime experience.
And just like they said, boom, here comes the sun. A brand new day in Nashville. Mr. Mason.
David Begnaud in Nashville. Thank you, David. When we come back, we're going to check in with someone who has a unique perspective on the moon, the sun, and the stars.
Oh, come
Retired
on.
astronaut Scott Kelly will also take a trip to the White House. You're watching CBS News special coverage of the eclipse of 2017.
We asked people to write down the things they love to do most on these balloons.
Travel with my daughter.
Now, give up half of them.
Do I have to?
This is the tough financial choice we could face
my
when we
phone.
retire. But if we start saving even just
Little bit.
1% more of our annual income, we could keep doing all the things we love. Prudential, bring your challenges.
We the people are tired of being surprised with extra monthly fees. We want HD and every box in DVR included. Because we don't like surprises.
Yes, like changing up the celebrity at the end to someone more handsome and talented.
Really?
And British.
Switch from cable to DirecTV. Get 4 rooms with HD, DVR, and every box included for $25 a month. Call 1-800-DirecTV.
Ditching the cover-up for good? That's cool. Showing off my arms? That's cool.
Being comfortable without a shirt? That's cool.
Getting the body you want without surgery, needles, or downtime? That's Cool Sculpting. Cool Sculpting is the only FDA-cleared, non-invasive treatment that targets and freezes away stubborn fat cells. Visit CoolSculpting.com today and register for a chance to win a free treatment.
They are coming. Atom by atom, they will silence us. Cell by cell, our souls shall become theirs. We must fight for one thing above all, to remain Klingon.
So I'm gonna go into my survival world, guys.
So many different places to watch this extraordinary event. One of the ones we're going to be keeping an eye on is the Truman balcony of the White House as the eclipse makes its way towards Washington. You're looking at a live picture of it now there. You see the Attorney General there on the balcony.
Got me
We've not seen the
smooth,
president
got
yet,
me
but
creative.
Ivanka Trump is apparently up there. I don't see her, but she's been spotted. And the White House is waiting for its opportunity to catch this extraordinary event. We're joined now by author and former astronaut Scott Kelly. He knows all about the sun. He is nearly year-long mission on the International Space Station, he witnessed 10,994 sunrises and sunsets. He joins us now from Studio 57 in the CBS Broadcast Center in New York. Scott, what do you think of all this?
And if you see this cross right here,
we're having trouble.
I found it out. I was online making it, and
I'm here with Bill
I just patched it up with wood. Creepy. And I checked the commands, and nothing was wrong with the commands. Nothing was wrong with the CD either.
I was just going overwhelmed. It was an emotional moment. I mean, I almost, I don't want to admit it in front of all my friends, but you get tears in your eyes.
Yeah, I don't know how
it is so unearthly. And you can read about it all you want, but until you see it with your eyes, you cannot fully appreciate it. Rick Feinberg, who's the spokesman for the American Astronautical Society, interviewed him a couple of times.
There's nothing in these commands right here.
You're addicted.
So I have no idea what happened.
Yeah, and you've seen plenty of space events over the years.
Really, I was over here building the house and playing with command blocks and stuff, and that.
I believe we have Scott Kelly back in New York. Scott,
running around, and I found that. Alright, so
excellent.
let's just
and your impressions of what you've seen today.
And I got blown up
Well,
by a
I've been
creeper.
inside your studios in New York City, so I have only seen what I've seen on television and listened to the commentary.
And I found a skeleton with Hulk with a full set of golden armor.
When you're up there, out there in space, and we mentioned all the sunrises and sunsets you've seen. I mean, give me a sense of what that feeling is like.
Well, it's a privileged place to be, not only looking at the sun, but looking at the earth.
Guys, if I get a
and,
capture card,
you know, being able to experience those
I'll make some
sunrises and sunsets so many times on a daily basis really feels like you're a privileged person.
Have you seen an eclipse, a solar eclipse before?
I've not seen an eclipse from space or from Earth. I was anxious to see this one.
We're watching the eclipse on News 13.
And it's a great one. I mean, we're going to learn a lot from this eclipse as we have from others. Some of the things we learn will have implications for space travel in the future.
Yeah, and what sort of implications do you think, Scott?
Well, you know, from the sun and understanding the corona, which we can study very well during solar eclipse, we can understand more about solar flares and the radiation that comes with those and how to predict them better, so we can protect the astronauts from radiation as we travel, you know, further beyond low Earth orbit to Mars someday.
Bill Harwood, I want to bring you back in for a moment. We talked a lot about as we have with Scott here, the importance of this. Each time we have an eclipse, we learn more, don't we?
Absolutely, because for several reasons. The technology
I was exploring the world trying to find if any person's in here, and this is a really weird random structure. This is a really weird structure. Hopefully, this is.
I'm reminded we haven't talked about this today, but the astronauts on board the International Space Station today are flying over
Maybe we
Central
can
Canada.
find a Willen Mansion.
But they were able to see the shadow of the moon on the surface over on their horizon, which I'm sure Scott can imagine a lot better than I can. But they're going to have pictures later that we hope to see, and hopefully we'll have on our shows coming.
We have another eclipse coming in 7 years, which means a lot more information.